Let me ask you something. When was the last time you didn't procrastinate? Some days, this is exactly the vibe. Tasks piling up, emails blinking like alarms, and all you can do is stare into the void. Let's be real, it's not that you're lazy, you're just done. And that feeling is more common than you think.
This is crazy.
There are two ways out of this building.
For a long time, I thought I had to feel inspired to get things done, but I was wrong. The truth? I was stuck in a cycle, overthinking, avoiding, and feeling guilty for not living up to all the productivity hacks I kept watching. So I tried the 2-minute rule that beats procrastination for 21 days straight. By the end of this video, I'll stamp this rule with one of 3 verdicts, so you know if it's worth trying yourself. Make your prediction in the comments, then see if you're right. Imagine this. You start your day, knock out one task in 2 minutes, and feel clear. What would your day look like if that happened every morning? So what did I learn from the test? On day 1, the resistance was loud. I sat there thinking, what's 2 minutes gonna change? But I opened my notes app and typed one bullet for a script idea I'd been avoiding for weeks. It wasn't magic, but it broke the mental wall, and that made all the difference. Here it is. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. If it's longer, just start it, but only for 2 minutes. That's it. You don't commit to finishing, you commit to beginning. And guess what? Starting is the hardest part, not finishing. Let's go deeper than surface level productivity TikToks. Why does this work? 1. Psychological safety. Your brain resists big, undefined tasks. 2 minutes feels safe, doable, and non-threatening. 2. The Zeigarnik effect. Once you start, your brain craves completion. That's momentum, not motivation. And 3. Identity shift. Each time you act, even for 2 minutes, you reinforce the identity of I'm someone who follows through. No mood board can beat that.
Yes, science! Okay.
Day 3. I was in a fog, dirty dishes, endless tabs open in my brain. I told myself, just clean one plate. That act gave me momentum, and I felt a little more in control. For years, I felt low-grade shame about not having a morning routine. Every YouTube video made it seem like I needed a 5 a.m. start, a cold plunge, meditation, journaling, bulletproof coffee, and a gratitude list, all before 7 a.m. I tried those things for like 3 days, then crashed hard. So I decided to stop trying to be a morning superhero. Instead, I told myself, just make the bed, that's it. One small act of order. It took 90 seconds, but it changed how I felt. That little win was a message to myself. You did something. Eventually, that single act became a chain reaction. I'd make the bed, then open the curtains, then boil water for tea, and that became my morning ritual. Not flashy, but real.
Ain't bad, seen worse.
Yeah, you ain't so bad yourself, you know?
Cover up, things will be okay.
Here's the simple breakdown of the 2-minute rule. Part 1. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Reply to that quick email, wash your coffee cup, and send that calendar invite. Part 2. If it takes longer, just start it for 2 minutes. You don't have to finish. Just show up. No pressure, just permission. On day 9, I forgot the rule completely, but instead of beating myself up, I grabbed my journal for 2 minutes. That was my reset. This rule isn't about being perfect. It's about noticing when you drift and steering back. Why does this work so well? 1. It's frictionless. You don't need willpower, just a micro decision. 2. It hacks the brain's momentum bias. Once you begin, you're likely to keep going. And 3. It rewires identity. Every 2-minute win reinforces, I am a doer, not just a planner. This is not toxic hustle. It's gentle forward motion. Try it right now. Pause this video, set a timer, pick a task, do it for 2 minutes. Then hit play. Let's see what changes. Day 16. I cleaned my desk for 2 minutes. That's it. And yet, it reset my mind. This rule isn't just about productivity. It's about rebuilding trust with yourself. Seneca once wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." Most of us aren't actually short on time. We're short on presence. We delay, overthink, wait for the right energy, the right system. We live as if we'll begin living tomorrow, but tomorrow is just another today postponed. The 2-minute rule isn't about hacking your productivity, it's about restoring your relationship with time. 2 minutes isn't trivial, it's a statement. I am no longer waiting to live. William James, the father of modern psychology, put it another way. If you want a quality, act as if you already have it. You want to be focused? Show up for 2 minutes. You want to be disciplined? Start not for an hour, just for now. Action, even in the smallest amount, builds identity, and identity creates momentum. Most of us chase change like it's something outside of us. But what if change was a moment of courage, repeated daily? So when you set a timer for 2 minutes, you're not just starting a task. You're proving something to yourself. I am not powerless. I can begin. Before I tell you my verdict, there was a time when just opening my email made my stomach tighten. The number of unread messages, 183, sometimes more. It felt like a giant red badge of failure. So I avoided it for days. Then I'd feel guilty. Then I'd avoid it more. It was this exhausting loop. One day, I tried something silly sounding. Just open one email, that's it. Don't even reply. So I did. I opened one and then I replied. That one reply gave me a weird dopamine hit. Suddenly, it didn't feel like I was drowning. I had touched the surface. I went on to reply to 4 more. Not because I was forcing myself, but because momentum had quietly taken over. Since then, I've kept that micro ritual. On overwhelming days, I don't do inbox 0. I just do 1. And that one often becomes enough.
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. You want something, go get it. Period.
We often wait to feel ready. We think we need to do it right or not at all. But the 2-minute rule destroys that myth. No special tools, no morning routine, and no pressure to finish. Just start. Then stop if you want, or keep going if momentum shows up. Either way, you win. 2 minutes a day equals 14 minutes a week. That's over 12 hours a year from a habit that feels effortless. You're not chasing motivation, you're cultivating consistency. That's real growth, and that's how people change. Day 20, I started strong but ended in comparison spiral. YouTube, Instagram, and it hit hard. But it made me realize even when the rule reveals resistance, that's valuable info too. Picture this. In 3 months, what could your habits look like if you stacked 2 minutes a day? Energy, clarity, and confidence built daily, quietly. There are days when I sit down to write and my brain goes, nope. It's like there's static in my head. The blank page feels personal. Every idea feels stupid before it even gets typed. So I created a ritual. I put on my headphones and play my writing playlist even if I don't write a word. For 2 minutes, I just sit and let the music hit. And weirdly, something shifts. It's like the headphones are a signal to my brain. My shoulders drop, the panic fades, and most of the time, after those 2 minutes, my fingers start moving. The music gives me permission to begin, not with pressure, but with rhythm. And that's really the heart of the 2-minute rule. It's not about being productive for 120 seconds. It's about finding a door back into motion, even if that door is just headphones and a beat. A 2-minute habit doesn't look like much today. But stack it daily. 2 minutes of stretching equals injury-free body in 6 months. 2 minutes of journaling equals clarity during chaos. And 2 minutes of learning equals 12 hours of skill by the end of the year. Success isn't built by intensity. It's built by consistency. Here's what 2 minutes could look like for overthinkers. Brain dump your thoughts in a notes app for 2 minutes. Done. For students, skim your lecture notes for 2 minutes. Not studying, just starting. And for professionals, open your inbox, reply to 1 email, and close it. That's a win. You are thinking, but wait, what if I stop after 2 minutes? That's okay. Seriously, walk away. Because you've already won, you beat resistance, you showed up, and that's more than most people do all day. So you're thinking how to actually start today. Here's your game plan. 1. Pick one thing you've been avoiding. 2. Set a timer for 2 minutes. 3. Start and stop if you want. And 4. Track it for a week, even a sticky note works. No apps, no bullet journals, no pressure. Just you and 2 minutes. So after 21 days, what did I learn? The 2-minute rule won't solve everything, but it helps you start. It gets you to show up without pressure. And showing up consistently, that's everything. Final verdict? Across 3 weeks, 2 mental breakdowns and 1 spreadsheet later, I ran the numbers. For this rule, it's a solid 12% certified. Next, I tested the 1-3-5 rule to structure my day for actual progress, and that one actually surprised me. So if you're ready for a system that builds momentum and respects your time, click into that one next. Remember, hit subscribe and see you in the next video.